Hi everyone! In this video, we will be showing you how DeltaStream makes it easy to process streaming data from different data systems. It's quite common for organizations to have multiple data storage systems in their data stack. For example, relational databases like Postgres or MySQL may be used for long-term storage of structural data. Amazon's S3 may be used for blob storage, and Kafka may be used for streaming pipelines. One of the reasons data warehouse solutions like Snowflake and Databricks are so attractive is their ability to connect and process data from many different sources. In the streaming case, DeltaStream plays the same role. While DeltaStream supports many data storage systems, for this use case, we'll focus on three: Kinesis, Kafka, and Snowflake. In Kinesis, there is a topic to track user clicks on web pages, and in Kafka, there is a stream for user information. We'll treat these data sets as our sources and perform a temporal join on them, then sync the results to a Snowflake table. Let's hop over to the DeltaStream web UI to get started. The first step is to connect our data stores to DeltaStream. We can do this in the Stores tab. You'll notice that we already have our stores defined. Kafka store represents the connection to a Kafka cluster. Kinesis store represents the connection to a Kinesis account, and Snowflake store represents the connection to a Snowflake account. To create a new store, you can click on the Create Store button. Here, you can specify the name of the store, the type, and other details to connect, such as URLs and credentials. Now heading over to the SQL Editor tab, we can define our relations for our source data. In this first query, we are creating a stream relation for our clicks data. In the with clause, we specify the Kinesis store and the name of the stream for the data that will back this relation. The fields here are describing the schema of the data that exists in the Kinesis stream. In a similar fashion, we can create a changelog for our user's data. This time, in the with clause, we're specifying the Kafka store and topic where this data exists. A changelog is similar to a stream, but it includes a primary key. In this case, the primary key is user ID. Next, we'll get to our logic of joining our clicks and users' data. This kind of query is what we call a Create Table as Select query, or CTAS for short. You can see that we are joining our clicks stream with the user's changelog on the field user ID. This is a temporal join, so for every record from the clicks stream, this query will do a lookup against the data in the user's changelog at the event time of the click to enrich the result. These results are then persisted to a Snowflake table. As you can see in the with clause of the Create Table statement, we are specifying the store to be the Snowflake store and choosing the database and schema for the underlying Snowflake table. By submitting a CTAS query, we are creating a long-lived query that will continually ingest data from the Kafka and Kinesis sources, perform the transformations, and sync the results into the destination Snowflake table. We can navigate to the Queries tab to see our query. It takes a moment for the query to transition into the running state, so in the meantime, let's look at Stream 360 to see the flow of data. Here, we can see the query we just created. The data sources it's ingesting from are on the left, one backed by Kafka and the other backed by Kinesis. The Snowflake table that the query is syncing to is here on the right. This is a great tool for visualizing how your data is being used and tracing data lineage. Alright, now let's go check on our query again. We can see it has now transitioned to a running state. This means that our query is up and running, and we should see data being written to our Snowflake table. We can print the Snowflake table using DeltaStream by navigating to our recently created tables in the Stores tab. Now, let's go over to our Snowflake account in the Snowflake UI to verify that the same data is available there. Here in the Snowflake UI, we can see the table that was created by our CTask query. By printing some sample rows from this table, we can see that the results are what we expected. DeltaStream is a solution to unify, process, and govern all of your streaming data. As we showed in this video, using the same SQL syntax, we were able to define streams and changelogs for data in both Kafka and data in Kinesis. Then we wrote a long-lived SQL query that ingests from both data sources and writes to Snowflake, the third data storage system in this query. By providing the same SQL interface for working with data from different sources, DeltaStream makes it easy to process and organize data, no matter the underlying storage layer. If you want to learn more about DeltaStream, a link to schedule a demo can be found in the description below. If you'd like to try DeltaStream out for yourself, a link to a free trial is also there.